And salute. It's Friday when I'm on my deathbed or fresh out to New York UMC. We're gonna give y'all live shows continuously. No funny. If you just tapping in, salute to you. It's Friday. These are the two clowns that's being very aggressive to getting Keefe D a life sentence. These two clowns right here, they've been lying to the DA in Vegas. These are the two clowns. Reggie Wright Jr., the handicapped rapist, the handicapped rapist YouTuber, according to Suge Knight, his former head of security. He's a rapist. Capricorn Clark is one of his victims, multiple occasions. According to the same guy, Reggie Wright Jr., he helped cover it up underage pedophile charges with Corrupt, Daz, LT Hunting, and Delgay from No Game TV. These are the clowns. We on a check-in on the major countdown. These are the fucking clowns. Mike Dorsey, failed film producer. Greg Bacon's patsy. Greg Bacon's boyfriend. I don't know. I never met a dwarf. 5'3". This ninja Mike Dorsey, 5'3". The dwarf of YouTube. They working side by side with the DA to come up with these fugazi charges. And this is why Keefe D should walk. And Keefe D, as we know, he ain't take the 15-year deal. As we know, and on a major countdown, Wrench Gang was good. I see y'all. Avery was good. Laws was good. What's good with y'all? We on a major countdown. This is serious business. These are the two clowns. The process of elimination, when you do the process of modern day elimination in the Tupac and Biggie case, you got the handicapped rapist YouTuber Reggie Wright and the failed film producer, the dwarf himself, pork cock. The two. You got pork butt and pork cock. You understand me? Pork butt and pork cock. Leonardo was good. If you just tapping in, we on the process of elimination. These are the two clowns. Let's talk about it. So let's start with pork cock. Mike Dorsey, the failed film producer, and the one who manipulated the documents that Greg Bacon stole. According to Russell Poole, Greg Bacon was never supposed to take those files with him. Greg Bacon was never supposed to take the homicide files, and you have people that believe in this guy, Pork Cock, Mikey. How can you? This is the era we at with today's generation. You know it's wrong. It's wrong. That's like not paying your fare on the train or the bus, right? Then the police pull you over and you want to argue with the cops, but you're wrong. So the cops give you a ticket, you try to use the ticket and manipulate the ticket. Bro, you're wrong. You're in the wrong. Greg Bacon takes the homicide files, makes documentaries, write his books. But wait a minute, you're wrong. These are open cases, and according to the federal judge, you're not a trustworthy cop. This is what we dealing with the culture. Where ninjas with common sense don't have common sense. They're not even using their common sense. Common sense is the thing of the past now. Now it's okay to believe in police, these crooked cops, when they come with a narrative from stolen documents. It doesn't make sense then. It doesn't make sense now. So Greg Bacon knows he ain't worth, his name is mud. According to Russell Poole, rest in peace Russell Poole, the first detective that was actually trying to solve these cases from the Kevin Gaines, Biggie, and Tupac. And Russell Poole was very vocal. Poole said, listen, I believe Reggie Wright Jr. and Suge was involved with the orchestration. He was very vocal. Next thing you know, Pooh gets zapped up and they manipulated Pooh's words. Michael Carlin. I keep telling y'all he need to be tased, gagged, beaten, handcuffed, dragged, and then charged. Right? Hello. Michael Carlin. Here you have a guy that him and RJ Porkshoulder convinced Pooh to meet with the sheriffs. But wait a minute, the sheriffs never was in charge of the case. That don't even make sense. This is what I'm saying. Common sense is the thing of the past. When you have failed film producers and an old wino, an old fucking corner junkie like Michael Carlin, right? Who needs to be in a fucking rehab center, right? Fucking Michael Carlin. When you have Porkcock Mikey, RJ Porkshoulder, and Michael Carlin, right? These guys are the ones, these are the reason why Keefe D is going through this fuck ninja shit. Drop comments below. Get the likes up for me. It's Friday, Discretion TV. And that's just the intro. You hear me? That's just my intro. Hey, Dagoa, what's good? Jada, what's good? Dub Allen, what's good with you? Yeah, man, so this is my first 48 hours from being out from the hospital. No, actually, this is my first 24. Yesterday, I came home from being in the hospital 7 days. And I'm going to tell you right now, y'all, yes, my heart rate is back to a normal heart rate. But whatever they did to Tino in that hospital, I'm a changed person, bro. I don't feel like the same dude. And it's very important that we take care of ourselves before we go to the hospital and they put you in surgery. After my surgery, I was just telling my grandma and my mom's like, yo, I feel like a different person. I don't even know who this person is. I got my brains, no puff on the replay, but I just feel different. Maybe it's going to take a couple of more days for me to feel like my old self, but it's definitely a change in my mental psyche, if that makes sense. But I'm still sharp, and I still know that these are the guys. Right now, when we do the process of elimination, these two guys are the guys working double overtime to get Keefe D sentenced. As we know, Porkcock Mikey, he's the reason why Keefe D was even arrested. According to Porkcock, he said, listen, I went to Vegas and told him, look, he broke the proffer agreement. Well, wait a minute. That's not a real proffer agreement. You understand me? And when did you get your badge? Somebody got to say, wait a minute. If this for real, when did Porkcock Mikey actually get a badge? Who recruited him on the police force? Does this make sense? Right? That a ninja that never took the police test, he never took the test, he never went to the academy, but he's able to say, hey, arrest Keefe D for breaking the proffer agreement. What proffer agreement? That shit not even valid. Vegas don't even respect it. Right? Because if they respected it, they would have never arrested Keefe D for those fugazi charges. Can we make this make sense? Bro, can we make this make sense? Here you have a guy that never took a detective test, he never was in the force, never walked the beat, but he's able to go to Vegas and say, hey, arrest this guy because he broke a proffer agreement. So time went on, we going on 3 years, almost 4 years that Keefe D has been arrested for the homicide of Tupac. And all I see on internet is Porkcock and Porkbutt working double overtime. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, right? You have according to his former boss, Suge Knight, his former head of security is a rapist. He's on YouTube, a handicapped rapist. I've never seen this in my life. How are you a handicapped rapist YouTuber and you know you got victims? You know you were rapists, right? You never said Suge is capping, right? On multiple occasions, and it's all on internet. And you have the nerve to try to send this man away for life. Moving forward, just the other day, the same guy, the handicapped rapist YouTuber, he said, "Look, I heard from a little birdie in Keefe D's family that Keefe D, he's not going to take the 15 years." Well, wait a minute. When is it cool to be a handicapped rapist YouTuber, but then you're the key witness to a crime, allegedly that you are the star witness, but you're keeping in touch with the suspect's family? I'm going to call Vegas myself. I'm going to figure it out when I'm going to call Vegas myself. I might just call them. I want to call them on air. I keep on forgetting to charge my other iPhone so we can call Vegas ourselves live on air, or I'll record it. Even if I don't do it live on air, I promise I will record it so you guys can hear it and upload it word for word, that I'm letting them know, listen, the star witness to the Keefe D trial, he admitted, here's the audio, he admitted that he called and he's keeping in touch with the suspect's family. Where they do that at? This is a homicide trial. Bro, it's a homicide case. Where can the star witness keep in touch with the suspect? It just don't make sense. It just don't make sense. So we want to know if it makes sense to Keefe D's new attorneys, because I'm pretty sure they could bring that up in court. Like, wait a minute, your star witness is in touch with the suspect's family, getting play-by-play what's going on. It doesn't make sense. If you just tapping in, 21 gun salute to you. Who else is here? Brian H, what's good? I see you. We got Jada, Dub Allen, Wrench Gang, Nigel. Yeah, these are the guys, these two clowns right here. They're bozos. These two ninjas are bozos. And Keefe D not taking the 15, it really ruffled these pig fur, if that makes sense. It really ruffled their pig fur. Hey, pork cock Mikey. Pork cock Mikey. Hey. Oh shit, pork cock. You got pork cock and pork butt. Unbelievable. Oh shit. If you just tapping in, y'all, let's talk about this. Very important. Lately, these two clowns have been working double overtime with the DA, telling the DA lies, you know. And again, Keefe D not taking that 15-year deal. It really it really messed them up. I'm telling you, it's really not good for these two ninjas right here, pork cock and pork butt. It really, bro, it's not good. They thought it was gonna be a 1, 2, 3 situation, and if Keefe D gets acquitted of all charges, they're gonna look like the idiots they are. They're gonna look like the bozos they are. Right? Again, you have a lot of people that just want to see Keefe D go to jail because of his own admissions. Keefe D admitted Pac was breakdancing, and I'm asking the Keefe D nation, is Pac still breakdancing? Is Pac still a skinny ninja? According to Keefe D, here he go again, skinny man. Well, that's bozo shit. Who thinks like that? right? Who thinks like again? I never believed he was in a Cadillac. I don't think Keefe was ever in a Cadillac. I don't think he I don't believe so. It just don't make sense. And Keefe was backpedaling during the interviews before his arrest. Remember, they was even Vlad asked him. Vlad in the Vlad court of law before the handcuffs was put on Keefe, Vlad said, listen, people are saying after our last interview that how is it possible that you saw Tupac and Suge the day before the fight when everybody know Pac was in California doing a video, Toss It Up. He said, oh, it might have been the next fight. It might be the fight after that, but they destroyed my family. They got to my daughter. And Reggie Wright Jr., him and his wife, which is my ex-girl, they came to my house. They keep eating up my pork chops. They in my deep freezer, no puff. They keep digging in my fridge. Every time Reggie go to my house, he ate the last neck bones. he ate all the neck bones and collard greens. He coming to my house with the girl I used to date, his ex-wife. His wife is my ex-girl. They keep eating up all the neck bones and pig feet. They eating up all the pig feet and the neck bones. They're not only ugly on the inside, but they ugly on the outside. They destroyed my family. Oh shit. My Keefe D voice. Oh shit. Give us the crooked cops, Keefe. Give us the crooked cops. I could have turned in Reggie and them, Mac and them, Perez and them. I could have turned in Greg Bacon and them. I could have turned in myself. I could have turned in my nephew. I could have turned in my own nephew. And Corey, C-Ray, you think you hiding from me? You're not. Hey, C-Ray, you think you hiding from me? You're not, okay? You're not. I know I'm very intelligent. I go to the law library. I can read all the files. If you think you hiding from me, C-Ray, you're not. Oh, shit. Yo, that's crazy, bro. They keep eating up all my neck bones. And you know, what? Oh, my God. Oh, shit, y'all. 21 gun salute. It's Friday. You gotta have some kind of humor to this shit. You gotta have your sense of humor with all this fuck ninja shit going on, bro. Dub Allen say, I'm a Compton Street legend. Right? Just go by the book. Even if I'm not making a dime, just go by the book. I'm not making $1 from it, but just go by the book. It's in Barnes and Nobles. It's a good buy. Ninja says a good buy. None of them cowards was there. None of them was there. Greg Bacon wasn't there. Porkcock Mikey wasn't there. Handicapped rapist Reggie Wright Jr. wasn't there. It was just me. And if I got to turn in my nephew, I take him out the grave. He said, bring 2 straps. Got to the straps. Went to Edie Fall's office. It was Reggie Wright Sr. Reggie keeps saying he was there. It was Reggie Sr., not Jr., and Reynolds. Compton's crookedest cop, Reynolds. Yo, I wonder, all jokes aside, I wonder what Sergeant Reynolds did to this ninja, bro. Yo, Reynolds got away with murder. Reynolds, as we know, Reynolds wrote a book. Sergeant Reynolds, he was able to write a book and, lived his life out. Sergeant Reynolds, I wonder what he did to Keefe D. Because Keefe D, Keefe, Keefe D, he always bringing up Reynolds. Yo, it's ridiculous. I wonder what Reynolds did to this ninja, bro. He don't like Reynolds for shit. Get him out of here. Why is Reynolds here? They keep asking this crooked cop Reynolds. Yo, again, if Keefe D, all jokes aside, I know I'm clowning right now, and we having a great time in the live in the chat. But if Keefe D, all you gotta do is stick to the script, bro, and give him the crooked cops, man. Right? Just give him the crooked cops. ABC News, Worldwide News, ABC, they would never went to go see him in jail if it wasn't for the crooked cops. He was Reggie topic today. Oh, Keefe D's a crybaby. What do you mean? Hey, pork butt, oink oink. You should be very concerned. What do you mean he's a crybaby? And you the Grape Street rapist from on YouTube. You a rapist. Is this shit make sense? This this handicapped rapist YouTuber calling Keefe D a crybaby. But you a rapist. According to your boss, Ninja, you raped Capricorn Clark over and over again. She said, I don't wanna sleep with the fat boy. Hey, poor cock. Your partner in crime, Reggie Wright Jr., pork butt, right? He is known as to be a rapist, and it's only a matter of time. A lot of this shit, as long as Keefe D, I believe, does stick to the script. He was very vocal. He said, "Look, Your Honor, those boxes wasn't supposed to be introduced into the discovery, into the evidence. Those boxes, Greg Bacon had them under his bed, had them in his attic, he had them in his car. Your Honor, he had them in the trunk of his car. I saw it myself. If you go check right now, he got like 4 more boxes." Hey, if you check right now, Your Honor, he got like 4 more boxes. He ain't turned them in. If you check in the U-Haul company, in the U-Haul storage unit, he has a couple of them boxes, right? He was very vocal, and that might really save his case, right? Again, am I a Keefe D fan? No. I didn't appreciate, he said Tupac was breakdancing while Pac was getting shot, allegedly. I didn't appreciate it. I didn't appreciate the slander, the disrespect, where he said, oh, Tupac, yeah, oh, here goes Skinny Man, going through the window, hit to the gutter lane, made a U-turn, hit the gutter lane, boom, 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 boom. That's all she wrote. I ain't appreciate none of that shit, right? But, again, when you have a cornball witness like Edie Amin, a freaking cornball. Yeah, idiot Amin. I know I was trying to change my life. I'm having a difficult time trying to accept my new life, right? After heart surgery, I'm having a little difficult time just accepting my new life. But Edie Amin, such a cornball, right? He don't know if the Cadillac made a right, the Cadillac made a left with Trayvon Lane, who was already in a turning lane for the U-turn. Edie Amin don't know if the Cadillac did a reverse. I mean, this is the people that's trying to send Keefe D up the river. Ninjas that was actually there don't even know what the hell to do. It just don't make sense. It don't make sense if you just tap it in. 21 gun salute to you. It's Friday. As usual, I try to give y'all a dope-ass live show. And, my opposition, you can, look, go. I'm very vocal. So whoever don't, oh, shit. I'm Aquarius, Alpha Aquarius. I could be fun. Dangerous. What Pac said, he's a Gemini. He could be fun. He could be dangerous, right? I'm Aquarius, right? Alpha Aquarius, February 1st. And I was very vocal before my surgery. And, God spared me more time on this earth. And I'm letting y'all know that these ninjas, they're the reasons why Keefe D won't have a fair trial because they keep on lying, they tampering with the evidence, they tampered with the evidence, they keep lying to the DA, they go visit the DA, have coffee and donuts. Throw up some donuts in the live chat for me. Right? These ninjas having donuts with the DA. Have you ever seen a guy like RJ Porkshoulder and Michael Carlin with all this YouTube legacy, all the YouTube legacy these guys got, all the lies they told on YouTube about the power they got in law enforcement, and they can't get this shit thrown out? Unbelievable. Bro, unheard of. A lot of this shit is like, wait a minute, this shit don't make no sense. Hold on. Isaiah Hunt was good, my G. What's going on? Yeah, so if you go on, it's a live show, right? Y'all know how I do in my live shows. Very relentless. It made me more relentless. Right? The government took discretion the first season. It made me more relentless. Right? They took my channel. They never gave me back my channel. They made me more relentless, right? So, wait a minute. Let's talk about this. Let's be for real with this YouTube Tupac and Biggie shit, right? Here you have a guy, right, that RJ Porkshoulder, I'm talking about Choke on Coke, the Bati Boy YouTuber, right? Because this is going to be a hell of a live show. I need y'all to stay focused and locked in. You not going to want to miss this live show. I know y'all here, but some of y'all, y'all got shit to do, but stay locked in or make sure you tap back in. I'm going to make sure I cook in this live show. Here you have a guy, Twinkle Toes, right, who has Russell Poole's files, and he don't know when to drop them because I've been on his neck, been very vocal. He got the homicide files. He don't know when to release them shits, right? And I check on his YouTube channel, and this ninja ain't do a POC topic since I was on his neck saying, hey, you ninjas should be in jail. What happened? Hey, Bati Boy, what happened to your POC topics in the last 7 days since I've been very vocal? This Bati Boy has not talked about Pac or Biggie. It's all about Jay-Z. And Jay-Z and Rockefeller broke his jawbone, and he still ain't found his jawbone. Bro, I've never heard of a ninja getting his jaw broken, and he ain't find it yet. Right? What happened? I thought you was the leader of the new school. What happened? Why you ain't do Pac? I'm talking to the Bati Boy YouTuber. What happened? Twinkle Toes, where's your POC topics, ninja? You ain't do POC topics in 7 days. Go right now. Go right now. Look on his shit. He ain't do no lives. He ain't do. What happened? Why is it all about Jay-Z and them broke your jaw? These ninjas is confused. What Pac said, they talk about Al Pacino, Luciano. They just like the sound of an Italian ninja name. Right? He talking about Tupac, Shakur. He don't know what he talking about. Did you tell Mo Prima and Shakur that you got copies of the homicide files, though? But did you tell him? Right? This ninja ain't do a POC topic in months. Yeah, he's a cross-dresser, but he still ain't... These niggas talk about Al Pacino, Luciano. Yo, right? What Pac said? These niggas talking about... You understand? They've been taken from us even in my corpse. You hear me? Even when the first season of Discretion got, the takedown and assassination of my first channel, right? They've been trying to leech off me and take, and bro, this is organic, bro. No puff on the play, nigga. You can't buy this type of shit. I'm telling y'all, my OG Smooth B, right? From Nice and Smooth. Greg Nice went to go spy. I'm the one that told y'all that Greg was spying. How do I know Greg Nice went to go spy? And that's my OG's rap duo partner from Nice and Smooth, the former Def Jam artists. How do I know that? That Greg Nice went to go spy. I don't gotta make shit up, bro. I was fucking there. I was a protege of my OG Smooth. I got songs with Smooth. Pac said I'm going to sign Greg Nice and Smooth to either me or Quest, Quincy Jones, or Machiavelli. I'm telling y'all, like, yo, these ninjas are the imposters. Where is Pac content at? Where? Jay-Z and them broke his jaw and they still can't find that shit. First ninja, right? This is the first YouTuber that got his jawbone broken and they still can't find the missing pieces. Right? Hey, right? Wait a minute. Right? Moving right along. So, hold on. I told y'all locked in, right? Y'all locked in with me, right? So, just today, I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but he's friends of Deuce M's. I don't know if y'all know who's Deuce M's, Active Chucks, the alleged voice of the West Coast. And this guy writes me on my, he leaves a comment under my Instagram post. Ninja, why you try to get my main man caught up by accident for a toaster so you can shoot somebody? Wait a minute, Deuce, the alleged voice of the West Coast. If you got a fucking problem with me, Ninja, why don't you, man to man, reach out to me, Deuce. I'm talking about Deuce M's, the alleged voice of West Coast, Ninja. Ninja, I went to the West Coast for 3 years. Me and Deuce, always talking on the phone. We had a few conversations through a mutual partner. I was linked through Deuce. He was claiming to be the voice of the West Coast. I thought we had a similar op, Reggie Wright Jr. I thought Reggie Wright Jr., Deuce, I thought you wanted him dead too. What happened? I went to the West Coast to handle business. You infiltrated me and tried to record me asking you for a throwaway. Ninja, you're the voice of the West Coast. You called yourself the voice of the West Coast. They introduced me to you, Deuce. You ain't play your position, Ninja. You were supposed to say, nah, Val, I can't get you a throwaway. What you did, Deuce, what Deuce did was record me so he can try to get me on some federal charges. Drop comments below. What was I supposed to do? I don't live on the West Coast. So if I go out there and they introduce me and you're saying that you're the voice of the West Coast, you Damu, you saying your blood, your Damu, you're claiming this set, bro, you wasn't built like that, nigga. So, nigga, that was almost a year and he's still in his fucking feelings. This goofball nigga, I don't know who this bum ass ninja is. I don't know who this ninja is, right? And Deuce was telling Reggie Wright Jr. everything. Drop comments below. Deuce M's, when was the last time Active Chucks, the alleged voice of the West Coast, got at Reggie? Drop comments below. I wait. When was the last time? That's what I was too real for this shit. I went out there. That's like if a ninja go to the South Bronx and say, yo, Val, I'm out here, Val. Yo, I need artillery. Can you get me a throwaway? And I'm recording the ninja. Come on. How would that look? How is that fair? How is that sacred of war? How is that sacred? I go to the West Coast and I'm like, all right, y'all ninjas run the show. All right, whoop. That's like Babe Armor TV. I've never put Babe Armor TV in a conversation like that because he wasn't introduced to me on that type of level. Deuce M's, aka Active Chucks, he tells his audience, oh, he did Fed time, he did state time, he did bedtime, he did nigga. Right? Hey, right? What was I supposed to do as a visitor on West Coast soil? I went out there to handle fucking business. And I'm telling y'all play by play because he recorded me. It's not like, nigga, he recorded me and I asked him, tell him play the whole audio without it being edited. Why was you recording a ninja anyway? Drop comments below. Why was Deuce M's recording me anyway? What happened? Who does that shit? Who records their bro in sacred conversations about Reggie Wright Jr.? And that's how I found out Reggie Wright had these niggas under control. Remember D-Dog? Who remember D-Dog, a.k.a. Little Suge? Who remember that clown? Another bozo, a.k.a. Little Suge. He was telling Reggie Wright everything, and then he was rolling with T-Money, the nigga that shot Suge 6 times. I'm the one that told y'all that. So how am I, whoever this goofball is, how am I the fucking problem? When I'm letting you know who's the infiltrators. They not telling y'all what they did? How was I the fucking problem on the West Coast? And they still in their feelings. Ninja, go get a job. It's summertime. Go pack some bags. Nigga, go sweep up somewhere, ninja. Go volunteer for a church. Ninja, it's summertime. Grown-ass man mad at me talking about, he said, nigga, why you try to get my main man caught up by asking him for a toaster? Because Deuce M's is the only nigga that I know was Deuce M's because he's the only ninja that I presented that conversation to. I'm not dumb. I'm not naive. I know what I did. He was claiming to be the voice of the West Coast. How are you the voice of the... Nigga, denounce the voice of the West Coast. Denounce that shit. Y'all got the right one. Y'all want... Nigga, I will be back 100% because I got another part of my surgery to go through. God willing, I'll be back 100%. Y'all ninjas talking a lot of shit. Yeah, I'll be back at 100. I promise you. I went to the gym last night, did my cardio. I'm taking my time. I'll be back 100%. Y'all want to talk this fuck ninja shit? I got y'all ninjas, B. Right? You want to send old heads to my fucking Instagram page? Ninja. Right? What he said, I didn't even read this whole shit yet. Ninja. All I read was this first part. Ninja, why you try to get my main man caught up? Some buster-ass conversation by asking him for a toaster so you can shoot somebody when you know he was on paper. Nigga, what? First of all, your main man claimed to be that guy. He claims to be that ninja. He claims to be the one. I was introduced to your guy, your main man's, as he's the one. If whatever you need, you got the weed and the coke, what you need, what you want, right? And I don't even sniff. He was supposed to be that ninja. He tells his audience he's the voice of the West Coast, perpetrating a fraud, right? How am I the fucking problem? Who was I supposed to go to? Reggie? Can we just be for real? No, I didn't have to check in with nobody, but I was introduced to these ninjas that they was running the West Coast. What was I supposed to do? I said, look, I called Deuce. I said, Deuce, because he already recorded it. It's not that, bro, this is already a recorded conversation. Did your main man tell you that I said, why you recording me? And then he cuts the phone off and hangs up on me. Did your main man tell you that? What real ninja records a ninja? And then he calls me back with the conversation being pre-recorded ahead of time. He already had record press. And I knew, I'm not dumb. I said, yo, why you recording me, bro? If you don't want Reggie clap, all this is over to shoot Reggie Wright Jr. I'm telling y'all right now, this was all over to shoot Reggie. I went out there on business. How did I know Reggie was cool with D-Dog, a.k.a. Little Suge, right? Come on, somebody. How do I know all this? How do I know Reggie Wright Jr. was friends with T Money, the ninja that shot Suge 6 times, and D Dog, aka Little. How do I know Little Suge was good friends with Reggie Wright Jr.? How do I know this? We how? Who told me? Twinkle Toes, the itchy YouTuber. Who told me? It's obvious I was in the midst. And I was under the impression that we all had similar ops and we wanted Reggie Wright Jr. dead. Right? Let's read him right along. And I knew he was on paper. Fuck your paperwork, ninja, and your parole, ninja. And who exactly is you calling a ninja disagree with your content? Oh my gosh. So now you're mad at my wrench gang. Y'all see that? Now these ninjas is mad at my wrench gang. They always talk about y'all. I get so many complaints about my wrench gang. Oh, your wrench gang this, your wrench gang that. Here we go. Right? The same nigga, he's defending Deuce because Deuce is the only ninja. He's the only ninja that knows about me wanting a throwaway. Right? He's the only ninja that knew about the throwaway conversation to shoot Reggie. Right? And who exactly is you calling a ninja out disagreeing with your content? Y'all some suckers on that channel. But wait a minute. Is this Deuce M's? Hey Deuce, is this you? You can't be. Wait a minute. This conversation is ridiculous. First, I told y'all to stay locked in. This is ridiculous. First you defending Deuce, right? Then you coming at my wrench gang. Wait a minute, right? I'm confused. What is going on here in this conversation in my Instagram channel? What is going on? I'm confused with this conversation. I don't know where to meet him at. Bro, I don't know where to meet this ninja at. First, you got a problem with me, right? Calling out Deuce M's, the alleged voice of the West Coast, right? Which he needs to denounce. You're not the voice of the West Coast, ninja. You a buster. I tell your mama you a buster, ninja. You are a buster, right? For you to try to record a ninja that needed a throwaway to shoot Reggie, what I was gonna get the gag from? My personal? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all ninjas is trash. I flew from New York to Cali and I was supposed to use a personal hammer to shoot Reg? I was supposed to use my own? What, you think I'm Zip? Niggas thought I drove to the West Coast. What I have Foxy Brown with me driving up to the West from New York to Cali, and I had a stash box. I had what is going on here, right? So first, this conversation is weird, right? So he's mad, and who exactly is you calling a ninja out disagreeing with your content? That's Deuce M's right there. Deuce, this is you. Because you're the only ninja that talk about content. You and Whack 100. Oh, content. That's our favorite word, content. We got the content, the bomb tent. That's y'all. This is Deuce M's, y'all. Y'all some suckers on that channel. Always want to block somebody when they don't agree with the BS. And then, right, they took it out on my wrench gang. Right? This is a personal issue. This is not. Hey, right? This is personal. I don't know who this guy is. Maybe it's Deuce. It looks like Deuce M's uncle. It looked like his uncle or something, right? Right? This shit. they mad at my wrench gang, right? they destroying my wrench gang, right? They not only busters on the inside, but they busters on the outside. In my Keefe D voice, Your Honor, Your Honor, Active Chuck should not be calling himself the voice of the West Coast. Like, come on. These ninjas is mad almost a year later. Who remembers the original when I first was telling y'all about this? I told y'all the day it happened. I didn't lie to y'all. Right? A lot of y'all was, y'all was sponsoring that trip. A lot of y'all was sending me cash apps, Venmos, to make sure I was good out there. It was my obligation to do all that was best for Pac. It was my obligation to do all what was best for Machiavelli, right? Y'all was funding me when I was in Cali. A lot of y'all was sending me like, yo, Val, just to make sure you good. We know you good, Val, but a lot of y'all, you hear me? A lot of y'all. So it was my obligation to tell y'all play by play. And yes, I was gonna shoot that Ninja Reggie. Y'all seen I got the interview. That's how close I was. Bro, it was gonna go down, bro. I was gonna get that ninja. And Deuce M's, he recorded, he reported. You hear me? He recorded, he reported. You hear me? The fuck you mean? And they still in their feelings, bro. This shit happened over a year ago, and he's mad. The government done took that first channel. Here I go again, just showing that it's not about coins, it's not about views, followers, subs, it's about just getting this Pac truth out. And they still got a problem. I'm on my deathbed the other day, shaking the bed. Somebody came on and said, oh, you ain't respect Pac, and you was talking about body double. What? Why are you on my Instagram? I'm just telling people I'm about to have heart surgery. Pray for me. And niggas, oh, you ain't say. What is the fucking problem? Who told him? Twinkle Toes? How did he know? The Twinkle Toes of YouTube? Choke? So I'm not supposed to let my wrench gang know this fuck ninja conversation? Look what he wrote. I believe, from my knowledge and just going over the facts with my wrench gang right now, and future wrench gang, I believe this is Deuce M's himself. It's just too much emotional shit in this fucking text. It's emotional. He's in his feminine feelings right now. Right? This his punani, his coochie hurt. I told y'all a lot of these. This is why it's Discretion 304 TV. I'm calling out the hoes. This nigga coochie hurt. This nigga walking around with coochie. Unbelievable. Look at the conversation. It went from the throwaway that I asked for to my wrench gang. Yeah, this has to be a YouTuber. Just going over the facts with y'all. I told y'all these ninjas walk around with punani between their legs. Told y'all. This nigga got straight vagina, bro. Told y'all. Told y'all. I believe this is Deuce M's, the alleged voice of the West Coast, because he said ninjas disagree with your content. Ninja, no, only Whack No 100 and Deuce talk about content. That's all they think about. Oh, the content, got the content, the content. That's all they talk about, y'all. So I believe this is definitely, even though he's defending Deuce, I believe it's still Deuce. Yeah, Ghost said definitely a YouTuber. I told y'all stay locked in. Y'all gonna love this live show. Told y'all. Listen, we're the best there is, the best there was with the first season. We were the best they was. We're the best there is, and the best they ever gonna be. Get over it. Right now, I'm number 2 in the league, I believe. Even with my channel, I'm rebuilding, and the government got the first one. I believe Bay Bomber TV, my ninja, my guy from the Bay Area, shout out to the Bay Area, I believe he's number 1 right now. I'm okay with, bro, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, bro. Bro, trust me, I'm not no hater. I've never been a hater. Bro, right now I just came out of heart surgery. How the fuck I'm going to be the best in the league, huh? That's dumb. Whenever you seen your favorite athlete, Kobe or any one of those ninjas, go to surgery and still be number 1. They got to heal up, right? So that's how I knew these ninjas is like, got vagina between their legs. They walk around in their feelings. This ninja probably got a man purse. This ninja that wrote this shit probably got a man purse. Look at this ninja. Grown ass man. Somebody's fucking father, uncle, grandfather. Look at this ninja. Wanna be banger ass ninja, bro. Probably he looks like Deuce's fucking uncle. If you ask me, let me guess. I wasn't supposed to put you on a discretion TV screen. You think You think this is a game? You think this shit is a joke? I went to the West Coast personally to handle my business, and I'll tell any fucking judge that shit, right? And if it wasn't recorded, you ninjas would have never knew. The only reason why my ranch gang know play by play what happened with me and Deuce because he was recording me. So I said, fuck that. I'm not gonna let no ninja try to make content, right? Cause that was their plan. I fucked their whole plan. And when I went public and I said, look, this is what happened. This is the ninjas that's trying to, they infiltrated Suge, Little Suge, aka D-Dog. No, D-Dog, aka Little Suge. These is the ninjas that's infiltrating Suge. They were supposed to be Suge bros, but they good friends with Reggie Wright Jr. Every time I spoke to Little Suge, aka D-Dog, every time I spoke to him, he reported back to Reggie Wright Jr. Suge's attorney. I hate to drag Suge's attorney in this little, in the mist, but even Suge's attorney, aka D-Dog Little Suge, when Suge's attorney was in communication with Little Suge D-Dog, this ninja was telling Reggie Wright Jr. play by play, and he's supposed to be Suge's bro. He's the D-Dog is the reason. D-Dog is the reason why. D-Dog is the reason why we know about the $20,000 Dr. Dre hit. Give me some thumbs up if you remember that era. Who remembers when we was showing y'all the Dr. Dre check for 20K? AKA Little Suge, D-Dog, he's the reason why we have that check on internet. Because he whatever he did, he finessed it and he got copies of the check. And during that era, I was under the impression that, there is a chance that we can actually shoot Reggie Wright Jr. right in his fucking head. And I was the one was willing, bro. How you do that to a ninja that's willing to like put in work? I don't know, bro. You had a ninja from New York. That's the rules. That's always been the rules. There's always an out-of-state ninja coming to another ninja state to put in some real work, right? I stuck to the rules, bro. It wasn't no YouTube shit. This is a ninja till this day, even in today's topic, has been tampering with the Pac case. He bragged about how much he robbed Pac, counting up better days, count up to the end of time, count up the greatest hits, count up the times he took the catalog and sold it to Koch and Universal, count up this, right? He the throwaway, him and Suge Knight, he admitted that he threw Hussein Fatal's gun in the Bahamas Ocean. I was the ninja that was willing, and they knew that. They knew that. I was so close, bro. I felt it in my heart. Like, even with the addresses I had on Reggie's father, John Highland Garland addresses, Teresa's job, Reggie's wife, her job. Who remembers that? Who remembers that interview? Reggie said, "Can you please stop calling my wife?" Bro, I had everything locked, bro. I was gonna put in that work, bro, and get right back to the East Coast. Matter of fact, I was like, I'm going to Vegas after. You hear me? And then back to the East. So, yeah. And that's content for you ninjas. You ninjas wanted the real, right? It's Friday. If you just tapping in 21 Gun Salute, these two clowns are the reasons why Keefe D, Tupac's DA, is getting all this misinformation. Hold on, let me make sure I'm giving y'all shout outs also. We got, hold on, Brian H. Salute. Andrew, what's good? Yo, what's good, y'all? Yeah, y'all got, my wrench gang got ninjas heated, bro. Yo, bro. For a ninja, a grown ass, I think this is Deuce though. But he's still a grown ass man. For a grown ass man to be so much in his punani, right? He's in his fucking coochie. He's in his feelings. For a grown ass man, right? To be so sensitive and still carrying this grudge, it's crazy, bro. Ninjas hate my wrench gang so much. What did y'all do to these ninjas? Hey, wrench gang. Like, seriously. Yeah, that's when John Highland Garland, when Michelle Highland was like, oh, he was touching my daughter, right? What did my wrench gang do to these ninjas, bro? Why my wrench gang got these ninjas in their feelings? I really don't know. Like, seriously. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, how can y'all be the most hated wrench gang, the most hated moderators on YouTube? Unbelievable. Bro, I'll be watching other ninjas channel. They be like, oh, discretions, his moderators over there. I'm like, yo, wait a minute. How is that fair? Y'all not even like, yo, bro. Brian A say we shot a few ninjas. Yo, y'all like the YouTube BMF or some shit. Like crazy. Bro, I don't understand, bro. Like, y'all ninjas are the most hated fucking moderators on YouTube streets. Bro, these niggas is on my Instagram bitching and complaining. Oh, they said fuck YouTube because we not gonna have a voice. We're gonna go personally on this ninja's Instagram. Unbelievable. Ninja said my main man. Well, your main man is puss, and you even more pussier. How about that? Huh? Come hunt me down, bitch. Your main man is puss, Deuce. He's puss. And you even more pussier for defending a ninja with coochie with vagina between his fucking legs. You worse than Twinkle Toes. How about that? My main man. Holy shit. Yo, that shit crazy. Unbelievable, bro. Yo. Yo, this shit crazy. Yo, Avery. Yo, this shit is unbelievable. Bro, I didn't even analyze this shit. As you can see, I screenshotted it. It was 1 minute. I screenshotted it, and I was like, all right, I'm going to talk about this during my live show. Because I knew I was going to go live, right? And then I was like, yo, you know, let me analyze this shit for what it is. And as I'm talking to y'all, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, yo, this gotta be Deuce, B. Bro, this gotta be Deuce M's. It gotta be. This old head don't got no YouTube channel. This ninja, who's following this ninja? Let's be for real. Who's following a ninja like this? Right? So I know this ninja don't got no YouTube channel. So it has to be, right? When I analyze it for what it is, like you asking him for a toaster, Deuce in the last, bro, I have never had to ask a ninja for a throwaway in my life. So the only ninja I ever asked for a throwaway was this ninja Deuce. You hear me? And again, there were conversations with this ninja that we had, right? If Deuce will be honest, if Deuce is honest, right, he'll tell y'all we had conversations that I thought we was on the same page of getting rid of Reggie, not knowing that he was reporting back to Reggie. And again, let's keep it 100. When was the last time active Chucks got at Reggie Wright Jr.? If you want to be real, why don't Deuce tell the world how he crossed Suge? Because he's supposed to be this Damu, right? And he's supposed to be, right? Why don't he tell the world how Suge had to put him in his place and say, wait a minute, why are you telling ninjas that's not Paru, not blood business? Why don't they tell these ninjas what they did? That he was telling a ninja that's not blood, which is me. Let's keep it 100. I keep it 100. When Deuce M's was telling me blood business, Damu means blood, is another way of saying blood, right? He was telling me Paru business, and I have nothing to do with a gang. Suge was furious. Okay, why don't he tell the world that? That Suge had to check that ninja and say, yo, you're not supposed to be telling a ninja that's not Paru business, or you're not supposed to be telling. And he was telling me shit that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I didn't even give a fuck about. I'm gonna keep it 100. The ninja Deuce, he was telling me shit I ain't give a fuck about. I ain't give a fuck about the shit he was telling me because, bro, my only mission was to get Reggie. That was my only mission, and Reggie knew that. Reggie figured it out like, yo, this ninja, right? So, why don't he tell ninjas that, yo, Suge Knight had to put that ninja in his place? Do I got to get the attorney that was involved to co-sign that, yeah, Suge had to put that ninja in his place? Because y'all know I got the receipts. Y'all know bro, I don't tell y'all, I don't fabricate my stories, my content. I don't fabricate nothing. If I don't got nothing to say, I won't even post. If I don't got a video or whatever, I don't even do shit. Right? So all this shit is going to reign supreme in 2027. But Pac said all this shit going to reign supreme in 9/7. All this shit going to reign supreme in 2027 for the 30-year Biggie homicide. And I'm letting y'all know right now, there's a reason why I'm telling y'all that Snoop Dogg, that the Biggie shooting was because of the New York retaliation. I'm letting y'all know. Y'all can take it for what it is, and I'll be the first one to say I told y'all. But I'm letting y'all know it's my wrench game. All this shit's gonna reign supreme. Drop comments below. And if you just tapping in, salute to you. It's Friday. I just had to, let my wrench gang know the deal. What's going on with the YouTube streets? Also, these two clowns. Yo, Joseph, what's good, my G? Also, whose birthday? I see a birthday. Who? Brian A said happy birthday. Who? Happy birthday. Andrew, I'm over. Hold on, is it Andrew's birthday? He wanted to be. Hold on. Who the fuck birthday it is? Okay, I see it now. Deuce not honest. He recorded you. All right, who birthday is it? Because I can't. There's so many comments. Is it Andrew's birthday? Wrench Gang? Friday's my birthday. Okay, yo, happy birthday, Andrew. Okay. Salute, my G. Thank you for your loyalty to the channel and the movement and being a loyal ass Pac fan. It's not even about Discretion 304 TV or the first season Discretion TV. It's all about Pac and Machiavelli. You know what I'm saying? This is not a Suge Knight channel. It was never intended to be a Suge movement or a Pyru movement. This is all about getting the truth out for Pac. And was trying to let y'all know who the imposters was Even when I was on Cali soil, I kept it 100 with y'all. I didn't wait till I get back to New York. I was calling these ninjas out on Cali soil, and then even some of y'all was like, "Yo, Val, make it home safe. Get out of there." What Papa G said, Kenner told him, "You got keys to death row? Get on the. You got some cash? We'll get on the next thing smoking." After I let you, I remember play by play. After I let y'all know what happened with Deuce and how he infiltrated and D-Dog, how he infiltrated Suge, and the alleged voice of the West Coast Deuce, how he infiltrated Suge, and who else? T Money and them. After I let y'all knew that, Wrench Gang was like, listen, you got keys to death row? You got some money? We get on the next thing smoking. Yeah, my Wrench Gang was like, Ninja, get out of Cali now. Go. Just go, Val. Because them ninjas they mad. Bro, you can tell they still mad almost a year later. Deuce and his Bati crew, right? These Chichi mines. I've never seen this shit. Bro. Bro. Only a ninja that's in his feelings will take a year to get back at me. No puff on the play. Yeah, these niggas are in their feelings, y'all. Joseph said, who did I forget? I'm a soldier. No, yo. Strictly for my ninjas, that's a ill ass fucking track, bro. That's representing. Let's represent. Damn, who did I forget? Who did I forget? I'm a soldier. Daddy was a soldier. He was a space motherfucker in his all. Yo, who remember when Pac used to change his voice? I'm a soldier. Daddy was a soldier. Yo, I used to think that was the same ninja as Big Psych. Before I even learned about Big Psych, I used to thought that was Pac. Pac, he took that character. He strictly represented. Yeah, I used to think that ninja Pac mastered that voice. But I figured out that it was Big Psych. But Pac did plenty of tracks with that voice. It was crazy. Yeah, I think a Pac. He was already faking his death on his tracks. If you're just tapping in, these are the two clowns, y'all, that's been very aggressive with the DA, the Tupac DA, to get Keefe D arrested. These two bozos, Mike Dorsey and Reggie Pork Butt Jr. These are the two clowns that's been conversating with the DA on an everyday basis. As I said in the beginning of the chat, the ninja in the circle, Porkcock Mike Dorsey, he's the reason why Keefe D is in jail. And I'm trying to understand, like, yo, wait a minute. You know, Keefe D's son, Dwayne Davis Jr., is like, yo, bro, YouTubers cannot put more work in than you. No puff on the play. How are YouTubers that have no affiliation with your father put in more work than you? If Keefe was my dad, I'm gonna keep it 100. Ninja, I would have the best Keefe D channel out. I would be debunking my father. Like, you see, my father didn't even know what was in the book. You see, my father didn't even know who was in the Cadillac. You see, my father don't got no goddamn sense. Yo, I'm telling you, to get my father home, it's your dad. It's your father, Ninja. Why are you like quiet on, right? He's quiet on social media. Even Zip's father. I mean Zip's son. Who remembers Zip's son? So y'all want me to believe my father drove all the way from New York with a 40 caliber handgun in his stash compartment in the Benz First of all, you throwing your father under the bus, Zip Jr. Zip Jr., he's not that bright. He was implicating his father, defending his father. So y'all want me to believe my father drove all the way from New York with a 40 caliber in his stash box. Wait a minute. You wasn't supposed to say your father had a stash box. First of all, he act like a stash box is legal. Zip Jr., he's not that bright. Oh my gosh. So you want me to believe that my father drove with a 40 caliber handgun in his stash box with Foxy Brown getting her cheeks cracked in the back seat every time he had a stop to do. He cracked Foxy Brown, got some sloppy toppy, and then met up with Keefe D and them and asked them, do they need artillery? But wait a minute, these are Southside Crips. Why would my father need to give them his 40 caliber handgun that he drove all the way from in his stash box? Wait a minute, bro. You implicated your father so many times. I just like, wait a minute. Stash box is not legal, right? And again, even Zip Jr., people talk about the subpoena list. Even Zip Jr., he's supposed to be the one. He's supposed to be subpoenaed also. Okay, he got a lot of info. Yo, I swear, they need to bring back lie detector test. This is a new era, bro. This is a new generation. Technology is impeccable. I don't want to hear, oh, the polygraph test, they can beat that. No, they cannot. The new ones, if scientists can upgrade anything in this world, right? They got lie detector tests that they don't even need to attach you to. Drop comments below. With all the scientific what's that? With all the what's that shit called? The satellites and Wi-Fi and all that shit they got, man, they don't even need to plug you up. No puff, no butt first on the play. No Reggie and John Highland Garland on the play, but they don't even need to plug you up or attach any kind of lie detector test on you. They could just point the ray gun on you and say, nah, you lying. Bro, that's how great science, the technology now is impeccable. Bro, they had me on a machine that was dictating how much fluid I need before the operation in my heart surgery. We're talking about my heart, right? They got technology, unbelievable, that can look at the heart, like how they look at a woman's baby in the sonogram when a woman is pregnant. When John Highland Garland got pregnant, and John Highland Garland know what I'm talking about. They had to look at the baby in his stomach with that the sonogram test, right? But yeah, they got technology is so great right now that they can look at your heart without, right? So you mean to tell me they never upgraded the polygraph test? Stop it, man. The conspiracy to take down Tupac Shakur runs deeper than we can even imagine. Even Pac's own family, when you see, the thing is, Pac's own family was betraying him. Can we keep that 100? When you see Auntie Gloria do deals with the Hughes brothers, knock it off, bro. Knock it off. Can we keep it 100? Right? When you got, this is one of my favorite Pac pictures. I love this picture. This picture right here says it all. This picture right here says it all, B. Pac holding his broken chain. This picture is one of my favorite Pac pictures. Yeah, even Pac was infiltrated by his own family members. When you saw Auntie Gloria doing deals with the Hughes brothers, that was the most corniest shit ever. I was like, unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. And I got love for Auntie Gloria, but when they were doing deals with Pac Ops, the Hughes brothers, if you just tapping in, salute. We're talking about these guys, Porkcock Mikey and Pork Butt Reggie, and they doing deals with Greg Bacon to get Keefe D sentenced to 25 to life. And these are the guys that's in the DA's faces. According to Reggie, he just came from Vegas, and you know, I believe Keefe D, all he gotta do is stick to giving up the crooked cops. These are like the last recent, as you know, you've been locked in these YouTube streets and in on the social media streets. As you know, Keefe D rejected the 15-year plea. That means Keefe is not really guilty. Keefe rejecting that plea made me realize, like, yo, this ninja, he really ain't have nothing to do with the shooting. 15 years, and he already did about 4 years. Is a great deal. He'll be home by the time we even finish talking about this shit on internet. Keefe will be home, and if he had took the plea deal, but him rejecting the plea made me realize that, oh, this ninja, he really didn't have anything to do with it. It really made me realize, like, oh shit, like, bro, if he was guilty in any way, I believe Keefe would have took the 15-year deal. Reggie Wright Jr., we can see he's in his feelings. That's how you know these crooked cops set Keefe D up. And these crooked cops are liars. You got Keefe D. Right now, he's Reggie Wright Jr.'s topic of the day, talking about Keefe D is a crybaby. But wait a minute. Why is Keefe D a crybaby, Reg? He went from Mac Rep. I don't know what that means. Somebody, let me know. I thought when Keefe said he was when Keefe was bragging that jail ain't nothing to him, and he did time before, and he was actually some kind of rep. I thought he was talking about the jailhouse dorm rep. Like, if you've been in jail and did some time, every prison they separated in units. So I was under the impression he was talking about that when he was doing time, serving time, he was running the jailhouse unit. But you can let me know if you saw that topic today that Pork Butt did, that Keefe D is a crybaby, and he went from Mac Rep to MAC. If I'm not mistaken, it said MAC Rep. I don't know what that means. Drop it in the chat if you know what that means. But wait a minute, Reg. Why is this guy a crybaby when you're You're a rapist. According to Suge, your former boss, you raped Capricorn over and over again and forced yourself on him. But wait a minute. What is worse, being a crybaby or a grapist from Grape Street with the Grape Street Crips, right? Who covered up pedophile sexual charges with Corrupt and Daz and LT Hunting and Delgate, the ninja from the YouTube channel No Game TV. How is Keefe a crybaby? So hold on, he's not getting off, but he going to do some time though. Little Jones said, yeah. I mean, listen, this is why we discretion 304 TV. You guys are entitled to, yeah, to voice your opinion on the Keefe D sentencing. Even my wrench gang, I don't expect everybody to see eye to eye. Just have respect for my wrench gang and don't get shot. Don't let my wrench gang say, yo, Val, take this ninja wrench because he's not about that life. He's not standing on 10. I believe that Keefe will get, I don't think he'll get sentenced. I think the jury is gonna be a hung jury. There's gonna be deadlocked, and the DA is gonna figure out if they're gonna dismiss the charges or not, or retrial the charge. Like Erica Love from Wrench Gang said last night. Shout out to Erica Love. She be really doing her diligence and deep dive to get y'all some real facts out there. I don't think the jury is gonna come to an agreement unless it's a bunch of ninjas like the handicapped YouTube rapist Reggie and pork cock Mikey, the failed film producer. Unless it's ninjas like this on the jury pool, which I doubt, all those ninjas can't think the same. Keefe is already convinced a couple of the jury, I believe. And you don't got to believe what I believe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not forcing nobody to see things my way. I'm just saying from what I see going on, it's a strong possibility that the jury, because it's up to a jury. It's not up to the judge. It's up to the jury, right? So he picked his 12, and out of the 12, I would say at least five of them is going to say they can't make up their mind. I believe so. Even if Keefe, is all for entertainment, his book alone they trying to use, but his book was made for entertainment. Keefe didn't write that book. Keefe can't even spell 10 words in that book. If it's a he can't spell 10 seven-letter words in that motherfucking book. I don't even think so. He had a co-author. Again, I believe so. You might see things different, like Little Jones in the chat. He sees it different. But I don't see a jury if he picked 12, and if RJ Pork Shoulder, if he don't tamper with the jury again, and Dwayne Davis Jr., if they don't tamper with that jury, I believe if the jury is not paid to see him guilty, I believe that it's going to be a deadlock. They're not going to be able to come to an agreement. Drop comments below. I'm serious. I don't think he could spell 10 seven-letter words in that fucking book. He already said his boy wrote it that they pour out liquor for Tupac. He said, no, we didn't. Wait. He hate Pac. I'm going to tell you right now, bro. Bro, for some reason, bro, for some reason, he hate Pac, bro. Then just said we was going to get him then. You talking about from Long Beach to Rosecrans. So my little homie, he rolled up on Pac. And he was like, yo, what do you mean by from Long Beach to Rosecrans? My little homie was going to do him in right there. And then I think it was either Big Psych or one of the outlaws was like, "Oh, you just rapping." Boom, 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 boom. That's all she wrote. That ninja hate Pac, bro. No, seriously, bro. The shit he came up with, boom, made a U-turn, hit the gutter lane. There goes Skinny Man, looking out the sunroof. Boom, 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 boom. That's all she wrote. Yo, that ninja hate Pac, bro. Like, seriously, that ninja hate Pac. He said, yo, my little homie was going to check him right there. And he talking about, what you mean from Long Beach to Rosecrans? What? Oh, shit. I don't even think that really happened. Drop comments below. Hell no. Big Psych was not having that shit. If Keefe want me to believe Big Psych or any of the outlaws, yeah, if Keefe want me to believe Big Psych or any of the outlaws let that ride, well, he's just rapping, man. That sounds like some coward shit. I don't believe that. Oh, nah, Pac was just rapping, man. Long Beach to Rosecrans. He's just rapping, man. No, hell no. What? No way. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. Nigel said Reggie's wife already got a train on her. Let her go. Suge already told him, let that woman go. You can't please her in no way. Let your wife go. Suge didn't even know Keefe's wife was a mule, and she used to bring drugs to the jail. Like, whenever you got to be a real desperate, really trying to be like Suge, because Suge said he had her first, and Reggie always getting his sloppy thirds and sloppy seconds. So Suge said, listen, I had her first. Let her go. That's my homegirl. But I said, yo, Suge, Keefe D said he had her before Reg. He said he did. I said, yeah, Suge. It blew Suge's mind. No puff on the play. Suge didn't even know that. So that's how sneaky this woman is. You got to be really desperate to get a ninja sloppy seconds, sloppy thirds. But to marry a mule? Bro, to marry a mule that brung drugs to a jail? Oh, shit. Yo, Joseph, I don't know who was blowing more minds. Sharita Knight Golden Showers? Sharita Golden Showers Night? Or this ninja's wife, Reggie's wife, Teresa? I don't know who was blowing more minds. I don't know, bro. Yeah, what a live show. This is a dope ass live show. Yeah, so if you just tapping in, I was letting y'all know that this guy from a member of Active Chucks, Deuce M's, the YouTuber, the alleged voice of the West Coast, this guy left a comment under my IG bitching and complaining about my wrench gang and defending Deuce M's, that I asked Deuce M's for a throwaway hammer when I was on West Coast soil. I'm just so confused. Like, bro, if a ninja come to my area and asks for a throwaway and he needs a throwaway, bro, I'm not gonna go on internet and say, oh, it's just weird. Bro, this generation is twisted. This generation is so twisted, bro. But yeah, these ninjas are in their feelings and they mad at my wrench gang at the same time. If you just happen in, just to give you a update, this grown ass man that looked like a Mac 10 body double. This ninja looked like Whack No Hundred's Godfather. Are you shitting me? Right? This ninja looked like Whack No Hundred's fucking replica. Right? This ninja looked like Ninja had his uncle. He told his uncle about it. This ninja is crazy, bro. Ninja said, nigga, why you try to get my main man caught up by asking him for a toaster so you can shoot somebody? Say shoot Reggie. 'Cause that's who I wanted to shoot. My main man. Right? But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, Deuce M's was trying to drill me. He said, "Are you in any danger? Are you feeling threatened?" I was like, "Oh shit, this ninja Deuce, y'all should have." Yo, I pray he plays the conversation. I pray he plays the shit. He was giving me the third degree, the fifth degree. He said, "Are you in any danger? Are you feeling threatened? Are you being followed?" Like, wait a minute, do you got throwaway or not, ninja? The fuck? Why are you recording me? Are you recording? Are you recording for the police? Are you wearing a wire while you recording me? What the fuck? Yeah, yo, I swear, I'm just starting to remember the wordplay. This shit is crazy. What color flag the paperwork gangsters wear? I would say blue. Blue badge. Oh shit. If you just tapping in, y'all, what's good with you, man? Yeah, we had a hell of a live show, man. These ninjas is ridiculous, bro. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, y'all. All right, so let's see. I want to make sure I just give y'all a great live show. So again, if you just happen, these are the guys that's eating donuts with the DA. They drinking coffee with the DA. They having breakfast with the DA. These are the guys that's fixing the DA breakfast. They bringing the DA extra. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we know it's not lunchtime, but we still bring you lunch. Wait a minute. A pork butt. A pork cock. Right? Y'all the type of ninjas, yeah, right? You bring the DA breakfast. Ninjas is buying the DA lunch. Niggas is bringing DA extra donuts. Well, wait a minute. Where they do that at, right? Moving right along, we were saying Robert Ladd, Blondie's, one of the first creators of the first affidavit that they lied. We were saying that if Robert Ladd breaks his silence and actually goes to the DA's office, Robert Ladd, he's the one that could sink Reggie and actually say, hey, but wait a minute. Michael Duro gave a letter, and the letter stated that Reggie Wright Jr., not Senior, Reggie Jr. was having meetings with Keefe D in Monty's restaurant, right? Former Death Row hangout spot out there in Woodland Hills, to kill Biggie. If Tim Brandon's partner, Robert Ladd, actually present that document, that confession that Reggie Wright Jr. was having meetings to kill Biggie. And remember, before the handcuffs was on Keefe D, he said, listen, if I go to jail for Pac, handcuff Reggie Wright Jr. next to me for Biggie, because I know he had this involved. Yeah, this guy, he can definitely get Reggie in handcuffs because he's tired. He keep on saying it. Robert Lass saying, "Yeah, our boss, Reggie Wright Sr., our boss, Reggie Wright Sr., our boss." Say, get ready, they coming to Compton, our boss, right? They keep on throwing Reggie Wright Sr. in the mist. I don't think Robert Ladd would allow these cops to bury him if it came down to it. And we got to remember, they could be a domino effect where an avalanche of all these corrupt cops going down. We might wake up Monday morning and actually see details that there's an avalanche and a domino effect that these crooked cops are going down. And I don't think Robert Ladd will allow for him to go down. He's already vocal. Once upon a time in Compton, they wrote a book, if you remember the details, right? And also, if you look closely at cop, we were speaking about, he had this walkie-talkie on his hip. And I zoomed in for the next generation. And I was very vocal. I was in my deathbed in the New York UMC hospital. I was shaking the bed, trying to tell y'all something. I was shaking the freaking bed. And I was like, listen, these ninjas have a walkie-talkie that looks like the same one Suge Knight had in the BMW the night of the shooting. And we was just saying, like, is it possible that Suge Knight and Snoop Dogg, don't forget Snoop, had this walkie-talkie that they could have heard play-by-play, and I believe so. I believe it had to be some kind of law enforcement walkie-talkie that Suge got under the books, some crooked cop shit, right? They got these illegal-ass walkie-talkies that only police was supposed to have, and Compton or these ninjas, right? Were they Compton police walkie-talkies? That's interesting. That's a dope-ass question for the next generation. Was these walkie-talkies where they was hearing play-by-play, right? Were there a set that the rappers would have, and was there a set of walkie-talkies? Here you go, the picture of the walkie-talkie. Was there a set of walkie-talkies that was Compton police walkie-talkies, and did Suge have like walkie-talkies for his artists? Hold on, this is the walkie-talkie. The walkie-talkie is wedged in this one. This is Reggie, Wild Hog Reggie. This is him at night. When he transformed into the fucking wild hog he is. Wild Hog Reggie. If you just tapping in, yeah. So Robert Ladd, I don't think Robert Ladd will allow these crooked cops to get him buried. Yeah, I don't really believe so. And again, was those Compton police walkie-talkies they had here in play-by-play? Is it possible that Suge had these walkie-talkies and Snoop Dogg? Don't forget Snoop. They had these walkie-talkies, and they were Compton police walkie-talkies. Moving right along, like I said, these were the guys that the reason why the documents has been missing in the Tupac case. If you just tapping in, 21 gun salute to you. We're talking about failed film producer Mike Dorsey, Porkcock, and the handicapped rapist YouTuber Reggie Wright Jr. Pork Butt. You know, they've been very, you know, for the last few days, they've been really, trying to get the DA info, lies, to make sure Keefe D gets sentenced. And again, I believe the Tupac case should be federalized. You know, Poole even said, look, the Tupac case and the Biggie situation should not be in the hands of the LAPD or Vegas. Poole was very vocal, right? And I said, look, let's add on to that theory, the Russell Poole theory, that the cops, LAPD and Vegas should not have these cases, but it should be federalized like the Biggie task force. But wait a minute. Who did these ninjas arrest from the Biggie task force or the Pac? I'm talking about the feds. The feds arrested no one. The only person that got arrested was Jimmy Henchman, dry comments below by the feds. And the Homeland Security, DEA, the ninja had all the agencies. Jimmy the Rat Henchman, right? But what we're saying is, when Bill Carson was interviewing Reggie Wright Jr. and said, you skirting the question, Reg, you skirting the question. How would this federale, somebody put in the chat a bunch of pills for me, right? How is this failed federale, Bill Carson, not make any arrests? How do he know Reggie is skirting the questions if he had the answers? So that showed me that the feds turned a blind eye, y'all. These ninjas made no arrests. Reggie brags about throwing a 40 caliber handgun in the ocean and nothing happens to him? Come on. Here you have a guy that bragged about throwing a 40 caliber handgun in the Bahamas Ocean and nothing happens to him? Nothing happens to this guy? How is that even possible? A failed federale that arrested no one. Reggie don't even remember him. Reggie said, you was there? He said, Reggie, whether you want to believe I was there or not, I was there. This guy has all the answers, Bill Carson, but no arrest. Amazing. He can argue Greg Bacon down, and this federale made no arrest. We're talking about not one homicide, not two homicides, but several homicides when it comes to the Tupac and Biggie case, and the feds ain't make no arrests? Is this shit for real? The FBI made no arrest? Is that even possible, bro? That the federal, according to Keefe D, the feds told him that we saw everything. We know what you did, what you didn't do. Little Cheese. Little Cheeseburger said, look, the feds was there when Biggie got killed. Wait a minute. Here you have two separate shootings 6 months after each other. And not only these two shootings with Pac and Big, let's talk about Heron. Let's talk about Buntry. Let's talk about Poochie. Let's talk about Vince Buchanan. Let's talk about Hen Dog. Let's talk about Big Dre. Let's talk about Terrence Brown, because Big Dre, he died of some alleged obesity. Like, who the fuck killed him with with pizza and chicken, right? Big Dre, bubble up. Who the hell killed him with a bunch of pizza and chicken and cheeseburgers, right? It just don't make sense. Yeah, this ninja, Big Dre, how the fuck he died? Eating 17 burgers? How is that even possible? Right? But again, the feds ain't make no arrest. Terrence Brown get clapped up in a dispensary. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's cameras. I'm pretty sure there's surveillance footage, there's surveillance cameras. Why isn't there no arrest? Drop comments below. Whenever you see the feds not making an arrest or it's just madness. All these arrests, Orlando Anderson, because as we know, we was under the impression, according to the first affidavit creators, Tim Brennan and Bobby Ladd, they said Orlando approached these guys from corner pocket Crips, right? And some other guys was like, hey, why are you jamming them up? Orlando was allegedly, according to these guys, Orlando Anderson approached these guys from the corner pocket Crips for some dope money that the dope dealing Deacon Reggie Wright Jr. and Keefe D was involved in. And they was like, hey, why are you jamming them up, right? This is what they said. Orlando approached some guys from the corner pocket Crips and some outsiders or bystanders. Hey, man, why you jamming this ninja up? Why you jamming him up, right? And then, Orlando, I guess, pulls out a gun and they started shooting, blah, blah, blah. But that's not, these first affidavit creators was lying. That's not how it happened. You see, Reggie Wright Sr. said, I was there. Well, he didn't say it like that, but he said, look, he eventually leaked that Orlando Anderson was killed in a drive-by style. And the drive-by style brings red flags to the play, like, wait a minute. The drive-by style is the same thing that would happen to Kevin Gaines, Heron, Pac, Biggie. So I believe the Orlando Anderson shooting should be federalized because they lied about it. And again, when did this federale ever made an arrest? Oh shit, who is Snizzy? You still got your wrench? They was telling me take your wrench last night. Who is Snizzy? Thank you for tapping in. Oh shit, who is Snizzy? They must have said, all right, hey, who is Snizzy? You was gonna get your wrench snatched last night. They was telling me, and they was telling, I was like, listen, y'all do what y'all do. They was telling me, Snizzy, that you gone. I don't know what happened. They probably had to change her heart. I don't know. But thank you for tapping in. It's Friday. Somebody said 6 point. Oh shit! I told y'all when y'all got y'all wrenches, be careful. My day ones, you got like the Brian H's, right? You got like I think Nigel was like towards the end, no puff on the replay, but we got the Joseph Strawhorns, right? I'll let you know. Oh, 6 points. What's good, my G? I see you. I'll let you know. But I don't need Wrench Gang really banging on each other because if you just tapping in earlier, I showed y'all this freaking comment that was left on Instagram, not even on YouTube, that ninjas hate y'all, bro. Ninjas hate my Wrench Gang, and my Wrench Gang hate Wrench Gang. So I can't. I'm just trying to say, look, can we just get along? Seriously, we really need to get along because um, it's like, yo, you got ninjas that's really like on my net, no puff on the replay about y'all. They not just over 3 years at least, Val. I got you, bro. Right? I got you, my G. You're good. You're good in my book, Nigel. Sometimes it just be Nigel in the fucking chat. But like, where everybody at? But yeah, shout out to Who's Snizzy, man. You know, yeah, they told me like you up out of here, bro. But you good, bro. You good. You good. I see you. Stand down. Stand down. All right, it's just jokes. It's just we just having some jokes, man. Who else is here? Did I miss everybody? But yeah, we definitely have ninjas at an all-time high because this is not the first time this week. I just came out the hospital yesterday. This is not the first time for this week I've been getting some really like comments about Wrench Gang on my Instagram, not even YouTube. There's people be like, oh, your Wrench Gang shot me, well, I'll subscribe again. But wait a minute. They shot you, but they didn't take your subscription back. So, you know, that raised red flags to me. When a ninja tell me, oh, your Wrench Gang shot me, but, you know, I'm subscribing back. Wait a minute. It don't work like that. You think I'm dumb? You ninjas really think I was born last night. You ninjas think I met my OG Smooth B by mistake, or it was a coincidence I met my OG Smooth. Right? You ninjas think I met my OG Smooth B in a church or something, right? No, ninja. I had my own studio, and his cousin, Smooth's cousin, came to my house because I had my own studio. I was always a boss. My father and my mother made sure I always had my own. God bless the child that could hold his motherfucking own. And Smooth B's cousin came to my house, my studio, and we made several songs, albums, fucking albums. You hear me? And we was going to be a little group. So you didn't just think I was born yesterday talking about, oh, your Wrench Gang shot me, but I'm going to subscribe back. Wait a minute. They didn't take a subscription back. Right? So that tells me you full of shit. You belong with the MKs. Who was there last night? That ninja MK. Oh, shit. We had an infiltrator for many, many years, bro. This ninja MK had a wrench. He was part of the moderation team, part of the Wrench Gang family for many, many years. As far as I could remember when I was assigning moderators, and even before I had moderators, many, many years, this ninja MK, now I call him KM, kiss my ass, motherfucker. No puff on the replay. And kiss every Wrench Gang member's ass while you at it. No puff, right? For many, many years, this ninja MK had a wrench in every Friday, every live show, every video I can, think back to on the first season. That ninja MK, he was chopping it up with my Wrench Gang, acting like he's family. Whoop, 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 whoop. What Keefe D said? Whoop, whoop. My Keefe D voice. The government and YouTube, they take down my YouTube channel because Mike Dorsey, he's suing me. Porkcock suing me. I see MK in the Bocce Boy YouTubers channel having a parade. Like, wait a minute. Is that MK in the Chichiman YouTubers chat? Oh, Choke. You got the illest theories, Choke. Oh, don't die. What they? Who watched Minister Society? Hey, who watched Minister Society when Kane got shot? Don't die, Kane. Right? That's how he was cheerleading in Choke's chat. So I talked to the ninja last night. I said, "Yo, MK, what's up, man? I see you in my op shit. Like, what's good with that?" Ninja said, "You're no better than me." That shit still brushed me the wrong way. He said, "You're no better than me, cause you watching." What? Oh. So my reasons for watching has nothing to do with the reasons you're watching. I'm pretty sure. But you trying to kick knowledge. So that's how I know he's down with the Bocce Boy crew. Whoop whoop. And caught him lacking. That's what I did. When a nigga get caught lacking and caught infiltrating, right? He's an infiltrator, got caught lacking, and they surprised. They think they're too good to get caught. Right? That's like you playing spades with a ninja and he's always reneging. You know he's a renegger. Or you didn't even know he's a renegger, right? You just think he's nice. Who played spades before? Right? You just think this ninja is nice, and then one day you catch him reneging. You're like, wait a minute. You reneged. He wanna crash out. Yeah, that's what MK did last night. He tried to crash out. Cause I caught him in the Bocce Boy YouTubers chat. So that's how I know this nigga was an infiltrator like the Black Panthers. What Pac said? There was ninjas that was infiltrating the Panthers. Let's go shoot up the Botanical Gardens. Let's blow up Barnes and Nobles. Let's go to Reggie House and have burgers. Like, what? Let's have veggie burgers in Veggie House. Ridiculous, y'all. Jada said he forgot about the dust bunnies. Yeah, dust bunnies are not really pets. This ninja, the Bocce Boy YouTuber, right? I showed y'all when he went to the 16 or better show, he was a bum. I told y'all he was a bum, and you can tell he's dust bunny as pets. Right? I told y'all, yeah, fucking dust bunny. Those are not really pets. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go have some lunch because a ninja is starving, and I gotta make sure I feed my body, especially with this no puff on the replay, especially with this medication I'm taking. I'm taking one for my heart and one for the blood, so it won't cause any kind of blood clots. So I could get ready for my other surgery. I'm supposed to have another heart surgery, and I'm gonna go through it. I want to be around, especially for my wrench gang. I feel bad for y'all, man. Like any other time, I'd be like, "Don't do that to my son." Don't. What Afeni said? Let him go. Don't do that to my son, because the doctor said they could have bring Pac back like a 10th time. Pac is the only ninja that kept coming back. I think. Wait a minute. I think they was killing the ninja, right? And the Feeney was like, nah, all jokes aside though, Feeney was like, don't do that to my son. But, I felt bad for Wrench Gang, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go through with the surgery and the procedures so I could be around for y'all, because as you can see, even my opposition, the itchy YouTuber, a.k.a. Chichi Man, Twinkle Toes, right? You can tell they don't make pot content unless I drop something or Greg Bacon, Passy, Mike Dorsey drops something, or Reggie says his name, or you know what I'm saying? It's phony. It's wishy washy, and I don't think y'all deserve that. I didn't think, even in my deathbed, I don't think the Machiavelli Nation or the Pac Nation deserve any kind of wishy washy delivery. Shout out to the Bay Barmer TV, very consistent. I see you, Bay. I see you, Barmer TV. I see you out there making them points, shooting them 3 pointers. Yo, listen, man. I have no problem with saluting a ninja that's doing his thing, and yo, if anybody deserves the chip, it's Bay Barmer TV. He got what? What's his name? Rick Boss, the ninja that said Pac made it escape from the UMC. For him to bring Rick Boss in this new era, 30 years after Pac, you know what I'm saying? Some people say escaped or met his demise, for Bay Barmer TV to actually have Rick Boss on his show was amazing. And Rick Boss was still standing on all 10 saying, look, I don't believe that Keefe D is telling the truth. That's dope. I believe he deserves the chip. You feel me? So, you know, shout out to you if you support my ninja over there, Bay Barmer TV. And shout out to you, you tapped in. And some people probably say, I don't fuck with him, Val, or I don't know. Why would you not fuck with that ninja? He ain't do nothing to hate on Pac. That's the Bay Area, right? But shout out to you, you tapped in. Get the likes up for me. It's Friday. Yeah, to all my ops out there, yo, do something, man. Go to the mall. Go get you some breakfast. Go treat yourself. All you ninjas is hating on my wrench gang. Go get your teeth fixed. Cause do some your teeth, ninja. You worried about me. You worried about my wrench gang, right? You worried about me when I asked you for a throwaway. You the alleged voice of the West Coast ninja. Go fix your teeth, ninja. Anybody ever seen Deuce M teeth? I mean, I know we OGs and shit, right? But ninja, that's no excuse for your teeth to look like Keefe D. Right? All your teeth look like Southside Crip members. You got Terrence Brown. You got... Oh, shit, that's epic. Hey, Deuce, you worried about me, ninja? Look at your teeth. You got one tooth looking like Terrence Brown, one tooth looking like Bubble Up. Right? Hey, you worried about me, ninja, and my wrench gang? Are you shitting me? Ninja teeth look like you been eating concrete all your fucking life in prison, ninja. Are you shitting me? And talking about you been in state prison. Ninja, in state prison, you could get your teeth fixed for free. What were you doing all your bid? You ain't look in the mirror and said, let me get that shit fixed, ninja? Ninja said, yeah, Mama James look. You call him the Mama James of YouTube. Oh, shit. Are you shitting me? Is this shit for real? Yo, certain niggas shouldn't talk shit, bro. When your teeth look like that, bro. Bro, your teeth look like fucking hot wings, nigga. Fuck you mean? Are you shitting me? Anybody ever seen Deuce M stains on his teeth? Right? For you to send this nigga for me, some OG looking ass, what? This ninja look like a whack no 100 body double. Are you shitting me, bro? Is this shit for real? You want war, nigga? Please don't go there. You don't want war with me, bro. This is not whack 100, bro. I'm not an informant. No CS2 back in my blood, ninja. You don't want war with me, bro. You don't want war, nigga. You hear me? Your fucking teeth look like caramel popcorn, nigga. Is this shit for real? Your fucking teeth look like Reggie Wright Jr. diapers, the shit in Reggie's diapers, nigga. Deuce, you really want problems? Did you ever see your teeth, ninja? What girl is kissing you? What woman in her right mind is kissing you? With teeth looking like Honda Civics, nigga? Are you fucking shitting me? Right? Is this shit for real? No, seriously. You want to send ninjas to my Instagram. You're stalking me, right? You want to talk about the throwaway I asked you for. Is this shit for real, ninja? Somebody got to say to themselves, like, wait a minute, right? When did Louis Vuitton made fucking grills? The nigga got the Louis Vuitton grills, and Louis ain't make grills. Look at his teeth; they brown as dog shit. Is this shit for real? Come on, Deuce. Think about your next actions before you make your move, bro. I'll body you, bro. Even with less than 1,000 subs, I will body you, ninja. Fuck you mean? Don't fucking play with me. Your teeth look like UPS workers. Is this shit for real? Your fucking teeth look like the whole UPS fucking crew. Are you fucking serious? Your teeth look like they deliver packages, ninja. Is this shit for real, nigga? Right? Your fucking teeth look like a pack of backwoods, nigga. You wanna come for me, my ninja? Fucking teeth looking like White Owls and Dutch Masters. Or you the cigars the Cuban cigars that Suge be smoking. Is this shit for real? I was trying to be nice, bro. I could have been aired your shit, bro. I could have been finished you off. Could have been done you, dog. I'm not whack 100, nigga. I know, nigga, I'm from the South Bronx, the dirty South Bronx. All we did was crack jokes on Rikers Island. When the CEO said, oh, lights off, nigga, all we did was crack jokes. Okay? All we did was crack jokes, nigga. Your fucking teeth look ridiculous. Nigga, you got Medicaid. What's that? What's the mirror? You should write the mirror. Karen Blast? What's her name from Cali? Who from California? What's the mirror name? Write her and tell her you need dental work. Okay? Cause your shit look karash. Fuck you mean, ninja? Coming for me, nigga. Yeah, Karen Bass. Yeah. Deuce, you should write her and tell her, like, look, Colgate and Oral-B ain't working for you. You need a package deal. Okay? Is this shit for real? Looking like the Louis Vuitton spokesman, and Louis Vuitton don't make grills, nigga. Are you fucking shitting me, bro? You'll never smile again fucking with me, nigga. Nigga, you'll never smile again fucking with me. That's all we did was crack jokes, nigga. That's all we did. Now, some ninjas' teeth, they might be yellow. Some ninjas' teeth, they might be little, little beige. It's normal. But this ninja Deuce, this ninja teeth look like Folgers coffee from Starbucks. And Starbucks only sells Starbucks coffee. Are you shitting me, nigga? Looking like Napoleon's camels over there. All his teeth looking like Napoleon runaway camels. The used camel dealer? Or is this shit for real, B? This nigga teeth, like, this is America, nigga. Fix your teeth, nigga. You hear me? Go to the dentist and fix your teeth, bro. Go get Medicaid before you come talk some shit to me, nigga. Fucking dirty ass teeth, nigga. Looking like fucking used car upcaps. The grease under it. You ever seen like the upcaps? When you take the upcap off? Fuck. Sending these ninjas to my shit. And don't let me put you on the discretion TV screen, nigga. Please don't let me put your picture on my discretion TV screen like I do Twinkle Toes and this crew. Don't go there with me. What Pac said? Don't go there with me. I'll give you an artist. What Pac said? Don't go there with me, because Pac said, I'll give you an artist. Right? When he talking about Mobb Deep and them, I'll give you an artist. Right? The fuck? Looking like New York City sewer rats. Your teeth, ninja. Go get your teeth fixed. Please, go. Colgate, they give that shit away. Go get your teeth done, bro. Seriously. All that money you claim you make, Reggie said you deliver, you an Uber driver, deliver pizza or some shit with your girl. Nigga, don't come for me, bro. I'm gonna body you, bro. I'll finish you, bro. Looking like Wingstop. Why your teeth look like Wingstop, nigga? Niggas done pissed me the fuck off. All right, y'all. I'ma definitely tap in with y'all in a couple of hours when I'm able to get the notification out. Y'all enjoy y'all Friday. And yeah, man, these busted ass, bitch ass ninjas mad at me because he go down his own fucking, his own city, his own state, sending ninjas that look like Whack No 100 to me. Ninja, I'll finish your whole squad, bro. I'll finish y'all ninjas. Dolo, finish y'all busters. All right, y'all. Like I said, we was talking about Reggie Wright Jr. and Mike Dorsey buying breakfast for the DA. These ninjas buy dinner for the DA just to convince the DA that Keefe D did shit. And we on their neck. You hear me? Get the likes up. To my ninjas on the run eating, y'all stay sucker free. You hear me? To my ninjas on the run, y'all stay out the way. My ranch gang love y'all.